Hello, it's day 20. So what we're going to do today is start with our Dr. Weil breathing exercise just to kind of warm up your lungs. So I've got the metronome going. We're going to start breathing in for 4, hold for 7, and out for 8. Actually, I'm going to simplify it. Let's hold for 8 and out for 8. Okay, so let all your air out. We're going to do it 4 times. Ready, in. 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I want you to begin your practice with some good breathing exercises to center yourself and focus. Make sure your space is comfortable to be in, you're private, nobody's bothering you and getting in your way. And we're going to start day 20. Only 10 more to go, and then we're done with our challenge. So let's get started. Okay, here we are on day 20. We are ready to get started on our chromatic scale, so I want you to take a deep breath in. We're going to play the full range of the scale, and we're going to play it like eighth notes at 88. So shoulders back and down, loosen up, stand tall. As you go higher and run out of breath, make sure you stay tall. Okay, so let all the air out, and deep breath in. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, that was a really nice challenge to start with. Let's try it one more time as quarter notes. So if you had any trouble, you can fix those mistakes and relax your fingers. Breathe whenever you need to. Deep breath in. Ready, go. Very good. Now we're going to start on the high G and go up to high C and back down to the high G. We're going to play quarter notes just to give ourselves extra practice on the high notes. So deep breath in, quarter notes, ready, go. Let's try it again. Let's see if we can practice that slurring up and tonguing down. Deep breath in, stand tall. Ready, go. All right, now one more time. Let's try it like eighth notes. See if we can do it. Deep breath in. Ready, go. Great. Now, if that was really hard for you, pause the video and try playing it again till you can get it right. You'll get there. Okay, now we're going to move on to our flat scales today. So we're going to begin with F major, and we're going to play eighth notes at 75. Let's see, how's that look? Eighth notes at 75. So I'm going to move this down. We're going to play each one. Actually, it's 76 on my metronome. Let's try that. We're going to play each scale twice to give us a chance to get even better on it. Okay? So today, let's practice that slurring up and tonguing down. I really don't like it, but it's good practice, so we'll do it. Okay, F major, deep breath in, 1 flat. I want you to practice playing from memory, so if you can, keep your eyes off the music. 1 and 2 and ready, go. Good, try it again. Deep breath in, ready, go. Let's go on to B flat major. Deep breath in, slurring up, tongue down. Ready, go. Good. Try it again. Deep breath in. Ready, go. Good. Same thing with E flat major. Deep breath in. Ready, go. Good. Deep breath in. Try it again. Ready, go. Good. Now we're going to try A flat major. So take a deep breath. Relax those shoulders. Shake it out a little bit so you're ready to go. Deep breath in. Ready, go. Good. Deep breath in again, last time. Ready, go. And we did it. All 4 flat scales. And we did great. I love the repetition. Doing it twice always ensures that the second time's even better. And really, really try it from memory because you've got this. You can do it. Okay, now we're going to move on. Today is our Polonaise and Double day. We're just going to keep running these. Today we are finally at the quarter note at 60. So this is our goal metronome marking. We've made it. We've achieved one of our goals. This is incredible. Only on day 20 too. Fabulous. Okay, so let's try to play this. Let's do the repeats. Let's have a lot of fun knowing that we've achieved one of our goals. Okay, so try to remember all those beautiful recordings we've been listening to. I need to find another one for us today. I'll put that on thecenteredflute.com. We'll hear somebody else playing it. Okay, so deep breath in. Let's try to get our dynamics. All right. Ready, go. pretty good for you. I feel like for me even, I've played this for years, but listening to these recordings and thinking about the different way people are playing it, I have all these different ways and sounds of playing this now in my ear. So it's really coming alive for me. One thing I want you to think about as we play these wonderful dynamics, I want you to think of the dynamics very musically. Think about them not just as loud and quiet. Think of them as character changes, almost like a different singer is singing. And imagine how somebody would sound like if they were forte and they were up on stage. What would they look like? They would probably have their shoulders back and they would look very proud and strong. And then maybe for pianissimo or piano, maybe it would be a smaller person trying to sing, or I don't know. Just think of a costume change. So I want you guys to really, really put some thought and imagination into this. Don't just think of the notes and loud and soft. Think characters. And imagine you're the storyteller and you're going to be the one to make this music come alive for the listener. Even in an audition, I want you to go in and treat those judges to a concert. Tell them in your mind that this is, they've been listening to all these flute players playing, but finally they get to hear some music from you, and it's going to be great. Okay, now we're going to move on to the double. We're going to review the 30 seconds, because don't forget, when you're playing something challenging, go to the most challenging part that you can find and work the most there, and work nice and slowly. So let's see. I'm going to keep the metronome at 60, and we're going to think of these groupings. Actually, no, I take that back. I'm going to put it at 56. Okay, let's try this measure here. We're going to make these eighth notes. Dee da 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 dum bum da 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 dum. All right? In your mind, I've marked it on some of my copies of this. I want you to really feel like you're crescendoing into the middle of these 30-second notes. Keep the air flowing. Keep it moving, okay? All right, so let's try that measure. Let's see if we can see it on the camera. Yes, right there. Okay, deep breath in. Ready, go. Do you hear how that feels? So you're really going to that middle E. And then you can think about it when you're playing, and you won't rush over it, and your fingers won't rush and get mixed up. It's going to be much more musical. Try it again. So on the D. Ready, go. Excellent. So the other thing I want to talk about is how this phrase is rising. If you think of this A sharp as 1, think of the B as 2, think of the C as 3, and then this might be 4 going all the way to 5. This is also, you can think of it as like a slight crescendo through this. So you're not just playing this the same way all the way through. It's building. If you were playing a wooden flute, as you got higher, you'd have to blow a little bit harder, work a little bit harder to get those high notes to come out. So it would give a sense of effort and maybe a crescendo. So we're going to play this whole line now, and I want you to think of how you can start softer here and build it and build it and build it, because it's going somewhere. Okay, so let's try it right at the beginning of that line. Deep breath in. Ready, go. Do you hear that phrasing? Does it come alive for you? I hope so. So then on the next line, we have more 30-second notes. So we have a crescendo, maybe a decrescendo, and we're going really for that D, that middle note. Let's try this measure, see how that feels. Okay, here we go. On the D. Ready, go. Nice. Okay, so let's put it all together. For this time through, I'm going to leave out the first ending, and we're going to go right to the second ending. Okay? Let's see if we can practice it at 54. First line to the second ending. Okay? Deep breath in. Ready for all that character. Ready, go. Excellent. I'm going to show you where I slur a little bit. And then sometimes here. Da da dee da. All right. Now we're going to try that again, but we're going to try it at 69. A little bit faster. Same character, same air, same support, but just at a little bit quicker tempo. Okay, deep breath in. Ready, go. Okay, I think that felt really good. We're doing a lot more with our phrasing and making it as beautiful as we can without rushing anything. We really want to tell the story of this doublet. Now, we're going to move on. I'm going to put it back down in 54. Let's go on and try some more of these groups of 30-second notes. So here we have another crescendoing through these 30 seconds so that you really feel like the air is flowing. When your air is flowing, your fingers won't rush as much. They feel a lot more supported. Same thing in here, in this wonderful grouping. Let's see if we can do these two measures in a row. Let's see, what note are we going for? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going for a C. We're going for a D here. Okay, so we're going to start on this A and try to the end of the line. Okay. Deep breath in. Ready, go. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but I really want you to hear that middle part. I don't want you to panic. Let your eyes really settle on each note. Let's try it one more time. Same thing on the A. Deep breath in, stand tall, ready, go. Nice. Okay, now let's check in down here. Dee da 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 dum bum bum. We're going to do two measures. Okay, starting here on the high E. Ready, go. All right, so that felt pretty good too. Let's start here and do the whole second section. All right. Let's go. I'll cross it out so you can see. We're going to go to the second ending. Okay. Deep breath in. Beautiful music. Let's see if I can hold this music stand still. It's like it's wanting to shake today. Okay. Ready, go. Great. It sounds so good to me. It's feeling really good. I'm complimenting myself, but I imagine you played along with me, and I'm excited that we're at this point. We're thinking a lot about phrasing right now. So one thing that I want you to do on this second part is as you go up, I want you to crescendo. Moments like this, crescendo up to this, and as you come down, decrescendo. And as you go up again, try to crescendo a little bit. Now this is just a simple rule to follow in music. Sometimes it's fun to do the opposite. As you go up, you get quiet. As you go down, you get loud. Typically in Baroque music, the Baroque flute couldn't get very loud as it went down low. So you don't have to do it as much there. This is a good rule to follow. It might make some of the dynamics come alive for you though. Okay, so now we're gonna try it at 69. Second half, we're gonna play the second ending, so skip the first ending. Let's try it. All of this air moving in the 30-second notes and crescendoing, decrescendoing. You need a lot of air, so take a deep breath. Ready, go. Very good. Now, if that felt sloppy and you couldn't quite keep up with that metronome marking, pause the video and try it again until you get it right. I put a quote on yesterday's video, I believe, where it's practicing, make sure that you get it right. So you get it right every time instead of getting it wrong. So that's our Polonaise and our double for the day. I want you to do a little bit more practicing on this. I'd like for you to record yourself and listen back and see if you can hear your dynamics. If you have a phone that you can see yourself, make a video and see if you can check out your posture, check out what you look like as you're playing, and ask yourself, would I want to see this person up on stage? Would it be a good thing to look at? Or is this person slumped over the music and not really giving us a lot of clues as to what the music's doing? So stand up tall, let them see your face, make sure the music is coming up over the stand, and put on a good show. Okay, so tomorrow we're going to focus on the Badinerie, getting it faster. I'd like to get the double faster. Ultimately, we want the quarter note to be at 60. Let's just check in for a second with that goal. So this is, I'll play the first part. This is quarter note of the double at 60. You're gonna go. Oh wait, no, that's not right. Here I go. So that's pretty fast. I feel like we could settle it down to 54 and that would be pretty good. But it is going to go considerably faster. I still don't want to rush it. I want you to have the time to think of all the character and the dynamics and everything you want to do with the phrasing before you even try to push it. So we're just going to keep it here for a while. Okay, so be sure to look at thecenteredflute.com. I am finding so many great, fabulous goal sheets. We're really trying to set some goals and be very specific and really work hard on measuring the goals. I'm thinking about now we're at day 20. What is it going to be like when we're at 30? And you still have to practice on your own after that because we have a few more months, maybe for you a few more weeks or a few more days until the audition. So I want you to keep it up after we're done with this 30 days. So think about that. Think about your goals. Think about how you're going to do this on your own. And I will see you tomorrow.